Hi, my name is Evan Roth, and I'm the artist behind the Pathfinding exhibition here at the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. This audio is a 15-minute guided meditation titled Sky Breathing and Horizon Walking, which uses the Skyscapes piece and the sky more generally as a visual companion. This meditation is meant for anyone either interested in meditation or as an alternative way of viewing the Skyscapes piece. This meditation can also be used in the James Turrell Sky Space, which if you are in the Skyscapes screening room at the moment is just through the courtyard opposite the entrance. If you're listening to this meditation outside of the museum, it can also be used with any direct view of the sky, wherever you are, or with a Skyscapes piece running on a computer screen placed directly in front of you. These pieces can be viewed in an internet browser by putting Skyscapes with a dot before the ES in the address bar, so that's skyscap.es. To get started, you should be sitting comfortably, either in a chair or on the floor, sitting up straight, your hands laying comfortably on your knees or in your lap. And from this point forward, whenever I direct your gaze to the sky, this will mean the projections in front of you if you are in the museum. So start with your eyes open, facing the sky, just with a gentle gaze. And take just a moment to sit with an awareness of the imagery of the sky in front of you. Not focusing too intently on any one detail, but just a gentle awareness of the movement and the changes in color. Gently let your eyes move slowly around this image of the sky. You can allow yourself to get lost in the edges of a cloud maybe, or the changes as colors fade into each other. So take a few seconds just to sit with this image. And now, keeping this image in your mind, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, you can slowly close your eyes. I want to begin by bringing your attention first to the ground. So bring a gentle awareness to your body and its relationship to the ground. Feel where your body connects to it, perhaps in the soles of your feet, your butt on the seat, or if you're seated on the ground where the back or sides of your legs rest on the ground. In order to feel the sky, we must first feel the ground. So imagine the ground you are positioned on as the horizon line, and that to your left and your right, this line extends infinitely, bending ever so slightly down with the curvature of the earth as it extends beyond your comprehension. So imagine this line extending and bending so far that it completes. And you can imagine yourself grounded on top of this giant circle. So you can feel this horizon line in the soles of your feet. You can feel it maybe in the back of your legs. You can feel the gravity of this line pulling down on your body. We usually think of the horizon line as something that defines the land, that it's an ordering principle of landscape. But the horizon, it's as much a part of the sky as it is the land. It's a line which bounds and holds the sky. So as we sit upon this line, we exist entirely above it. We inhabit the spaciousness of the sky, even the soles of our feet, the lowest points on our body, they exist above this line. They exist within the sky. Our heads are the furthest place on our bodies from this line. The curvature of the top of our heads is the closest point on our bodies to the sky. So take just a moment to feel the sky with the curve of the top of your head. And if at any point you notice that your thoughts have wandered, it's no problem. Just acknowledge this to yourself. Oh, I'm thinking about something else, and come back to the meditation. If it's helpful at any point, you can open your eyes and softly re-engage with the image of the sky in front of you. And now imagine as you breathe that what you breathe not as air but as sky. And as you breathe in the sky, it fills you with an expansiveness. And so take just a few moments to breathe in this space, bringing awareness to this internal sky that you're bringing in through the breath. And in the next exhale, you can let that image effortlessly blow away, bringing your attention back to the body and its position sitting on top of the horizon line. And now try to picture the air directly in front of your face as you breathe in. You can imagine that if this was something visible like a fog or a cloud, that you would be able to see the sky rushing in to your nose, rushing into your mouth as you breathe in. Try to visualize this process. You can picture your breath carving out space in front of you as you inhale. When you breathe in, you're creating a void in front of you, which the surrounding air rushes to fill in. The air directly in front of your face will move towards you, but so will the air slightly further away. The space carved out by your inhale, this will pull on the air just a few inches in front of you, maybe even a few feet in front of you, pulling the surrounding air slightly towards you. And the amount of this pull will get less and less as the distance increases until, at a certain distance, the effect of your breath will appear negligible. But picture, however, in a world with instruments of infinite precision, that we could measure the effects of the pull of your breath as you move even further away, and that this void created by the inhale of your breath is pulling ever so slightly on the tightly packed air molecules even 30 feet above you or 100 feet above you. Around a mile above you are the lowest clouds. I want you to imagine that as you carve space with each inhale, that these air molecules 1 mile above you are ever so slightly collapsing towards you as you breathe in. Imagine even the highest clouds in the sky, 20 miles, 50 miles above you, are affected in the same way. You can visualize in your mind that this same pulling effect of the space being carved out by your inhale has an equal and opposite pushing effect as you exhale. And as the air directly in front of you rushes away from you, that miles above you, air molecules in the clouds are just ever so slightly being pushed away. So your breath is very slightly pulling the clouds towards you when you inhale and pushing them away when you exhale. So that as you breathe, the sky breathes with you. Spend the next few moments concentrated on your breath and picture the effect of its slow pulsing rhythm with the sky. Now bring your attention slowly back to the image of the sky in front of you. In the next exhale, you can slowly open your eyes, keeping a soft gaze focused only on the image of the sky in front of you. Keep your attention only on the visual qualities of what you see. It could be in the movement, in the color, could be in the shapes. If other thoughts start to creep in, just come back to concentrating loosely on the moving image of the sky in front of you. You might see, for example, a curve being pulled by the breath. Each inhale might be affecting its concavity, while the push of your exhale moves the clouds out and away from the center of the image towards the edges. So take just a few moments to exist within this image, allowing your eye to move slowly and around the image with the calm rhythm of your breath. And try to sync your breath with your gaze in looking for what is being pulled by the inhale and what is being pushed as you exhale. And on your next exhale, you can blow away your focus of this image. Slowly begin to allow more awareness of the room you're in to come back into focus in your periphery. You can allow more of the sounds and the smells of the room to come more into focus. And as you transition from this meditation back to your daily rhythms, try not to think of this as breaking from one task and entering the next, but rather aim to bring some of this meditation with you as something you can return to. Okay, so you can feel free to take a stretch if you need to, move in your chair a bit. And so the way I use this meditation is ideally in the morning, and it serves me as a reminder throughout the day, as something that I can check in with, checking in with the sky, checking in with the horizon, allowing them to be these reminders that can bring calmness and focus to the mind. So as you're walking around the remainder of your day, you can visualize each step pressing upon the horizon as it stretches in front of you and behind you off into the distance, eventually bending around the earth. You can picture this giant circle you're walking on. This small meditation of horizon walking, it's something you can bring in and out of your daily routines, even if it's just for a few steps, as a way to reconnect with your breath and to the sky via the ground at various moments throughout the day. And there is also this reminder to look up from time to time, to see the sky, to appreciate the sky, and use it as a reminder to become aware of your breath. So you can visualize your breath as doing this pushing and pulling on the clouds above you as you're commuting from point A to point B, or maybe you just happen to shift your gaze and look out the window to see the sky. And when you have no direct view of the sky, art can also serve as this window to the sky. So in addition to using my Skyscapes series with this meditation, I'd also like to invite you to live with it within your home or place of work, perhaps on an old laptop or maybe on a phone while it's charging. And it's a way you can encounter this work at various moments throughout the day and allow it to be what serves as this reminder to reconnect to your breath and to the sky. And you can find those at the link I mentioned earlier, Skyscapes with a dot before the ES. And these are the basic ideas of what I think of as sky breathing and horizon walking, and how I work them into my daily patterns. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for viewing my Pathfinding exhibition and for visiting the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. Thank you.